Have you ever heard a pop song so relentless you're entirely caught up in the vibe? Right up until a bizarre lyric derails your brain. We are looking at a random line about a Mexican flatbread that accompanied a massive shift in ILLIT's career trajectory. The track is It's Me, a driving techno anthem. Right in the middle of this club-ready song, member Wanhee delivers a vocal line that stopped the internet in its tracks. She asks, "Standing by like tortilla, why?" Fans immediately flooded forums and comment sections trying to find the logic. Is it a mistranslation, a deep cultural metaphor, or just random nonsense? Focusing only on the wordplay misses the point. The meaning behind that flatbread and the reason ILLIT dominated the charts is built into the physical mechanics of how they perform the song. To understand the shift, you have to look at where ILLIT started. When they debuted with their Super Real Me era, their aesthetic was innocent, bright, soft, and extremely cute. Then came their fourth EP, Mama Lapa Natapai. They called this new phase the not cute anymore era, deliberately moving away from the pristine image that initially made them famous. They traded gentle pop melodies for a booming bass line and techno elements. The new sound requires an unwavering energy, where they stare down the camera and chant, "I'm your bias." Selling a pivot that jarring required more than a change in wardrobe. The group adopted a physically punishing choreographic strategy to prove they could handle this new, aggressive sound. Performance director Kim Dahi matched the tempo of the track with a routine that pushes the human body to its limits. The resulting choreography is a lower body nightmare. It's packed with continuous, rapid-fire jumping and violent footwork, forcing them to sprint while hitting precise angles. To achieve sharp synchronization at that speed, the group trained without the music entirely, running the routine over and over by shouting out raw beat counts to master the timing. Surviving those rapid movement transitions meant the 5 members had to spend hours simply stepping back and forth across the practice room, building the core and leg stamina necessary to stay upright. When you see them hit every beat perfectly on stage, you are watching the results of a conditioning camp designed to shatter any lingering perception that they are a fragile pop act. And they needed that newfound strength, because their biggest challenge came from inside their own building. In an aggressive scheduling move, their label, Hype, launched heavy techno tracks for 3 of its top-tier girl groups at the exact same time. First was the global group Cat's Eye, dropping Pinky Up, a high-voltage track built specifically for the Coachella stage. Right on their heels came Les Seraphim, releasing the heavy pre-release track Celebration, fully backed by their established reputation as industry powerhouses. This clustered release schedule created a high-stakes environment. If ILLIT couldn't hold their own against their label mates' heavy-hitting routines, their rebrand risked being overlooked. Faced with this internal competition, ILLIT deployed a counterintuitive strategy. They simply refused to treat the other groups as rivals. Instead of fighting for solo attention, ILLIT, Les Seraphim, and Cat's Eye promoted one another, learning each other's choreography and dancing together on camera. This cross-fandom support drove It's Me to the top of the charts, sweeping music programs and breaking global metrics. Following the data to the absolute peak reveals it securing the #1 spot on Apple Music in China. What could have been a mutually destructive month became a collective win. This collaborative synergy provided the momentum, pushing ILLIT's techno pivot into a new tier of success. This context of grueling work and strategic cooperation places that tortilla lyric in a new light. Some listeners noted that the Korean translation of the phrase suggests sitting idly by. Online, fans connected the image of a flat, sedentary tortilla to the haters who lie in bed doing nothing but posting online. Compare that idleness to the hours ILLIT spent executing breathless, musicless cardio drills until their muscles burned, pouring sweat into a proactive rebrand. In this light, It's Me is a physical manifesto. They left their cute era behind to prove they are active, unapologetic industry bosses who will never just sit idly by.